Good morning, guys, and welcome to comida&Cars.
My name is Jose Chesa, and I'm from Barcelona.
I'm a chef in town. I'm based in Portland, Oregon. I have a restaurant named Ataula.
And a churro place. Churros, those Spanish fritters that you dip in hot chocolate. So basically the channel consists on
Driving.
So we have to find a straightaway.
Yes.
Go from 0 to 60.
And cooking.
This is Pancit Bihon.
So we are heading off to see Carlo Lamagna. He's a chef in town, really talented. His new restaurant opening soon in Portland. We're so excited for it. We're so happy for him. So we're gonna drive off to the mountains. He's gonna bring a dish, and then we're gonna talk about Filipino food, and we're gonna have a blast. I grew up in Detroit.
Yeah. So I mean that's like the city of cars.
That's the city of cars.
Yeah, it's the Motown. We used to go to the auto show every year, the Detroit Auto Show. It's like, you know, the biggest auto show in the United States. And
that would be amazing.
I remember every year, always seeing. I mean, all the cars were there, all the prototypes, everything. As a kid, you know, you get to sit in this car. You're like sitting in BMW M3. You're sitting in, you know, the newest Corvette. You're seeing, and this was back in the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
So you're seeing all the old school, like, you know, Mustang, American Muscle, you know, European engineering, Japanese like finesse, all these different cars, and it was amazing.
What was your first car?
My first car?
Yeah.
It was not anything fancy. The first car I learned to drive in was a stick shift.
Wow.
1977 Mitsubishi Lancer.
Oh goodness.
No power steering.
A lot of them.
It was terrible.
Oh, really?
Like no power steering, man. I think I get like my 4 arms are like
no power steering. Yeah. Oh, really? That I was 9-year-old, and my uncle took me to the auto show in Barcelona.
Oh man.
And the first car that I hopped into was a 328, so BMW 328.
Oh,
and from that point on, I absolutely fell in love with BMW, and then obviously M3. It was always my dream car.
Makes you feel alive.
It's the best feeling you can ever have. Look at that.
And then you're behind the slow car.
But this one, listen, this one it's 1,200 units worldwide.
That's
Only 550 came to States. So this is one of those.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. So a regular M3 goes about $70,000. The performance package will go around 80,000. But this one, it's a different story. This one, it's the most expensive M3 in history. We're talking over $120,000
Jesus.
car. There's a lot of comparing to the other M3. This is 150 kilos less, so it's weight saving. They removed the center armrest. So this used to be like all carbon fibers, so this is all Alcantara. So the steering wheel, it's just all Alcantara. It's so precise.
The handle is
tight. The handle, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh my god.
And the tires, the rubber, just.
I mean, I can feel it off the peel.
We have like 295 rear on a 19-inch. Yeah. It's
so what you're saying is that we're gonna get a ticket today.
No, we're gonna be really careful. So we're gonna be really careful.
Tell us what we have.
This is Pancit Bihon, which is basically cornstarch noodles with some vegetables, purple cabbage,
Wow.
Some carrots, chicken, And of course, we're gonna do some fried chicken skin on top and fried garlic. We're gonna share the same plate.
Yes, let's do that.
For me, Filipino food is comfort food. It is something that mom and dad always make. It's like at 1 a.m., you know, this is waiting for me. It's 2 dishes that do it for me. It's this and my dad's pork adobo.
Oh,
And every time, you know, I would come home late after work. You know, I'd start eating. I just hear footsteps coming down the stairs, and it's either my dad or my mom, because they never wanted me to eat alone. They always wanted, you know, they wanted to make sure that I was eating and that I was okay. Because usually dinner time is when you catch up with your family. How was your day, or how was everything? And you know it. We don't get that opportunity.
yeah. No.
My dad made sure, and especially my dad made sure that I didn't lose that. You know, my dad passed away in 2009, and that was the jump start of why I wanted to pursue opening a Filipino restaurant.
You value that. You value what you eat, and you value how important is eating.
Yeah, and not just the food. It's about it's the kind of culture around the food.
Correct.
It's the mysticism around enjoying people's company. You taste the emotion in food.
Carlo, this is delicious.
Thank you.
Please remind me again. So what kind of fideos was it?
So this is called Pancit Bihon.
Amazing texture.
Yeah, the
Really,
texture
really
is
nice.
amazing, and it
Yeah.
holds up really well. So you soak the noodles first in hot water to soften them up,
Okay.
and then you just treat it as a stir fry.
You don't cook them, so just
So,
like
you treat them as a stir fry.
yeah, okay, like a stir fry. Okay.
You add a little bit of liquid to it just to kind of make sure they cook all the way through. But the texture, they can take a beating.
Okay.
Yeah, this kind of noodle can
Yeah.
take a bit of a beating. So, chicken stock, fish sauce, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, onion. Garnishes usually carrots, cabbage, chicken. I put chicken skins and fried garlic because I like fried garlic.
Oh, I love garlic.
A bit of annatto oil. You can see kind of that red tinge right there.
Wow.
I make annatto oil at home, which is like using the annatto seed or
Okay.
achiote.
Achiote.
Yeah, achiote, achiote, annatto. Those are different terms.
There's a lot of Puerto Rican influence as well.
Yeah, you hear.
lechon, adobe, achiote.
So if you think about the Latin American connection, so the way that you know, and I'm no historian, but the way that some of the books I've read have stated is that the Philippines actually you know, colonized by slavery for 300 years, but via Mexico. So the Spaniards came, right, to Mexico.
Okay.
And then when they discovered the Philippines, they sent the Spaniards, because it was closer, sent the Spaniards by the galleon ships from Mexico up to the Philippines. So there's that direct connection between Mexico and the Philippines. I always joke around. I always say the Philippines is the Mexico of Asia.
Right.
Because a lot of the similarities in cuisine, terminologies, and some food techniques are actually much more closely related to Mexican Spanish than it is from the mainland Spanish, right?
Makes a lot of sense.
Tamales are a great
Tamales,
example. In Spain, is there any version of tamales, or is there a dish that is tamales?
Actually, no.
No, right?
No.
So here's the funny thing. So in the Philippines, the tamales in the Philippines are completely different. So here you have, you know, ground masa.
Yeah.
You know, they use the masa arena. They use, you know, Philip meats, this and that. In the Philippines, it's actually ground rice. So it's rice. It's a meat or protein or whatever, and it's wrapped in a banana leaf and it's steamed. So you could see that direct influence from Mexico, but again, not using the Mexican ingredient, right? We take the terminology, the technique that's shown to us, and then it evolves. So again, it's just to me it's so funny seeing the same terminologies and all these things and the correlation between it all, but the stark differences that they have, right? The pastries in the Philippines, like mamon, we have ensaimada, we have all these different things.
Ensaimada.
Yeah, and your grandmother was a baker, so she knows. Like we have pandesal in the Philippines. It's the salt, the little rolls, you know. Though that to me epitomizes the evolutionary part of the cuisine. We just finished a all-day lunch by the Bridge of the Gods, and now we're gonna head back into the city of Paula.
It's been a blast. Thank you very much, my friend.
Jose, it was fantastic.
Thank you for everything. Please check out Carlo Lamagna, Magna Restaurant, coming up soon. Check out his Instagram. Please subscribe to comida&Cars. Hit the bell for notifications. And guys, I hope this it's the beginning.
Blast, man. This is great. This is a great chef. One of the best restaurants in Portland. Guys, follow. Check him out, man. Ataula, comida&Cars. It's gonna be a blast.